The streets are heating up, but it's not just the summer sun. There's a darker, heavier vibe in the air, one that carries the scent of smoke, sweat, and a thirst for vengeance. When 50 Cent decides to stir things up, it's never a small matter, it's a full-blown blaze. However, this time, he may have ignited a fire in a dangerous part of the jungle, and the lion has just awakened. Hello everyone, welcome to Celebrity Cookies. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment your thoughts about the video. I hope to see you in our next cookies. Rumors are circulating that 50 Cent, known as Mr. Bulletproof, has provoked a powerful figure in Houston, J. Prince. This is no ordinary figure. J. Prince is the quiet godfather, a kingmaker whose name resonates like a gunshot in the South. Now, the whispers are growing louder. Did J. Prince send his associates after 50 Cent? If so, could this spark a deadly conflict over Big Meech? Let's rewind a bit. 50 Cent is no stranger to controversy. He thrives on conflict. He has built a career by dragging other rappers, moguls, and entire empires through the mud for fun. From Ja Rule to Diddy to Rick Ross, his list of feuds in hip-hop is extensive. But this time, something feels different. Something feels serious. When 50 Cent took aim, figuratively, at Big Meech, the imprisoned leader of the notorious Black Mafia family, it didn't come off as mere trolling or a promotional stunt. It felt deeply personal. Through Instagram posts, interviews, and even in the BMF series he produced, 50 began to subtly undermine Meech's narrative, suggesting that his story was being misrepresented and that he, as the master storyteller, was being disrespected. Let's be clear, Big Meech is not just any name. His legacy is ingrained in the culture, his drug empire, his power, his influence, and his loyalty. To tarnish that reputation while he's incarcerated, that's more than just an insult. It's a declaration of war. And that's where J. Prince enters the picture. In the realm of hip-hop, if it were a game of chess, J. Prince would be the quiet grandmaster. He doesn't shout or troll. He makes calculated moves, strategically, quietly, and with lasting impact. He's the founder of Rap-A-Lot Records, the man who helped Drake in his feud with Pusha T, and the one who got Meek Mill out of a tough spot. He's a figure whose influence is felt in every major hip-hop negotiation, even if he rarely speaks. Now, it seems that his influence may be directed toward 50 Cent. Multiple sources indicate that J. Prince is not pleased with 50's recent behavior, particularly as it appears that 50 is disrespecting Big Meech, who, despite being behind bars, remains a figure of significance in certain circles that J. Prince oversees. Here's where things take a dark turn. There are rumors, some unverified, others disturbingly detailed, that associates of J. Prince have been seen moving quietly through cities like New York, LA, and Miami. They're not being loud or flashy, but their presence is enough to convey a message. Keep Big Meech's name out of your mouth. If you think that's far-fetched, let's dig deeper. One report indicates that a known member of Prince's crew was spotted near a G-Unit event a few weeks back, prompting increased security. 50 Cent's team reportedly started to operate more cautiously and swiftly. One insider even mentioned that 50 had to change hotels at the last minute because something fell off. Is it just paranoia, or is it a sign of being prepared? Let's remember that 50 Cent isn't just any rapper. He's been through a lot, having been shot 9 times and still standing strong. But he's also clever, aware enough to sense when trouble is brewing and to detect a setup from afar. However, even someone with 9 lives eventually runs out of luck. This situation goes beyond just Meech. It's about legacy, power, and the unspoken rules of the streets. You don't disrespect those who have supported the community. You don't tarnish a name like Meech's, especially not with J. Prince watching. Now, let's consider the history. J. Prince and Big Meech may not have always been in the spotlight together, but their paths have crossed. Meech's ascent in the underworld and J. Prince's dominance in the South show 2 powerful figures in different realms, yet with mutual respect. So when 50 Cent starts portraying Meech as a fraud, you can bet J. Prince sees that as a personal insult, not just to Meech, but to the entire code. And now, even more unsettling details are surfacing. Sources claim that J. Prince has made a few calls, not threats, but warnings. And if you're familiar with J. Prince's methods, you know that's more serious. When he speaks, people take action. The current silence in the industry is deafening. Typically, when 50 Cent gets into trouble, other rappers jump in, memes circulate, and diss tracks are released. But not this time. No one is willing to comment or take sides. The silence isn't just uncomfortable, it's foreboding. It feels like everyone is holding their breath, waiting for someone to make a misstep. Yet, 50 Cent continues to speak out. He's still throwing insults, posting vague messages, and making jokes. But the tone has shifted. There's a defensiveness in his demeanor, a crack in his facade. Even in his laughter, there's an underlying sense of unease. Deep down, it seems that 50 Cent realizes he may have crossed a line. This situation isn't about gaining popularity or getting likes. It's far more serious. It's about real-life consequences. If the rumors hold any truth, J. Prince isn't seeking an apology. He's after balance, retribution, and respect. In the streets, such matters often come at a cost. Things are getting even more intense. Some insiders suggest that this conflict extends beyond Big Meech. They believe it stems from a long-standing animosity between J. Prince and 50 Cent, a brewing Cold War. Two men who consider themselves kings, one from Queens and the other from Houston, are clashing not over music, but over their legacies. And when it comes to danger, nothing is more perilous than an ego supported by loyal followers. There are rumors that J. Prince has been quietly forging alliances, reconnecting with old associates, and calling in favors. He's not just preparing for a reaction, he's gearing up to make a statement. If that occurs, 50 Cent might find himself in a fight where his lyrical skills won't be enough. At this juncture, the real question isn't whether something will happen, but when it will. Will J. Prince finally confront 50 Cent publicly? Will 50 go too far and say something irreversible? Or will someone, a mutual acquaintance or a neutral figure, intervene to prevent the situation from escalating into a full-blown conflict? No one can say for sure. What is clear, however, is that this is not just another rap feud. It's a volatile situation, and 50 Cent may have just ignited it. The streets are paying attention, fans are speculating, and somewhere in the background, J. Prince is strategizing. What do you think? Has 50 Cent overstepped his bounds? Is J. Prince truly planning a response? Or has the trap already been set? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated on what unfolds next in this intense saga. Because in this realm, legends don't fade away, they seek vengeance. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on the story.